All right, so we are here. My name is Miss Sophia the Diva, and I am going to do a review of Hollywood Divas Season 3, Episode 2. What was this one called? Hell, I don't even know what the episode was called. Pimps and Hoes, I think, was the name of this episode, because we still dealing with Paula and her husband, whether he's a pimp or is she the pimp and a hoe. I said, shit, is this some Mama D and Ernest shit from Love and Hip Hop? What the hell is really going on? So anyways, we open up the episode with Paula and Forrest having a conversation in a Kia or a Hyundai. I'm not sure. What I found fascinating about the scene is not per se the conversation, but the fact that when you look at the headrest, there was a damn pine cone air freshener there. I was like, I have never seen anything like that, but to each his own. Perhaps they are all around to bring balance in life, or to cover up the smoke smell from the weed, or whatever the hell it is that they be doing. So anyway, let me see, because I had to take notes on this episode. I know Forrest smoked cigarettes. I know that. But since they were showing some crackhead type behavior during the reunion show taping, I was just like, well, hell, maybe that's what's going on, because shit, I don't know. Either way, they got an upgrade. So, from season 1, we've seen them go from homeless in a hotel with trash bags to a house to now they got a car. They rolling, y'all. Paula and Forrest are rolling with Little Wonderful. Yes, they are. So Paula talking about, I be going out here giving olive branches to these girls, and they just do me so wrong. I was like, olive branches? Girl, more like poison ivy or poison oak. Shit. That project probably ain't gonna never see the light of day that y'all did. I'm still confused. Uh, uh, so Lisa Wu had something over to her house because everyone wants to regroup and find out how did your individual meetings and counseling sessions go with Paula J. Parker. For them, it was very therapeutic because they got a good creative laugh at the expense of Paula and her shenanigans and antics. The Pimps and Hoes acting out between how Golden and Paula's conversation probably went. So either way, it's obvious that Lisa is in mourning and depressed because, Lisa Wu was always the health nut on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and even continued that for the first couple of seasons of Hollywood Divas. But then all of a sudden she got French fries and chicken fingers and buffalo wings and all the comfort food you need I said, oh Lord. And then Countess excited, and then Golden, of course, still feels like she gotta tell her what to eat, what not to eat. And Countess like, I know one thing: if you don't shut the hell up talking to me about what I'm eating, I'ma shank you. Okay, she didn't say that, but now I will say her wig looked much better this episode. Praise the Lord. Because that lace front, it looked like it had been ran over in the middle of the damn street by Paula J. Parker's white Kia. Okay. So, anyways. Uh, who else? I'm just like, where's the veggie and fruit tray? Let's see. Countess is at the doctor's, and Countess gets the news she doesn't want to hear because she's a hoarseness in her voice, and she is told by the doctor, that basically you're going to have to do a little bit more work, and you're not going to be able to hit those high notes. Your range, your register has been brought down. So she's heard about hearing that, but I'm like, it's not like your career is still dead and you still have a great voice. There's plenty of great singers out there that aren't able to achieve, those high octaves. Not everyone can be a Mariah Carey or what Mariah Carey once was. So let's see what else. But she did have fun with the doctor. That was the ENT doctor, him spraying the stuff in her throat, and she's like, "You can't be spraying me in throat. You got to pay me first." I said, "Oh Lord, you're so nasty." So anyway, what else? So Malika, I still don't get why she's on the show. She's so out of place. The best thing that she brings up is her cute friend Dorian. Oh, he's so cute and so handsome. He's another one. I'm just like, damn. are you gay too? Because it seemed like a lot of the good looking brothers be gay. Like, I follow this one blogger on Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee, and he is so fine to me. And I'm just like, and you gay? Well, damn. What we gonna do about that? So anyway, needless to say, Dorian, I like him because he was like, girl, you don't need to be hanging out with them old hags. You don't need to be on Instagram. You need to be saying you need to protect your brand. And plus, they messy too. What could you possibly have in common with the geriatric crew? That's what I want to know. So she's like, yeah, Dorian, and really, girl, Dorian, let her get this coin. Whatever Carlos King is paying, let her get this coin, honey, because she apparently needs it. Because I can't work without my sister. Let's see if I can bring this up a little. Oh, I like that so much better. Y'all, I'm just learning how to use this Mac Pro book. Hell, I spent all this damn money getting all this stuff, and I still haven't been properly using it. Still need to figure out how to edit videos extensively on the iMovie. So maybe someone will feel sorry for me and give me a lesson. I'm still saying a hello. Thank God George did give me, my friend George did give me a quick look. So needless to say, they end up who is it? Cassie, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, whatever he's calling himself. To me, he'll always be Puff Daddy or Sean Combs. Ex. Cassie, I guess, has a clothing line that she's launched at one of those nice little boutiques on Fairfax. And Dorian is saying, I'm just really surprised that she would show up, that Golden Brooks would show up. You invited her? Is she really going to come? And so then he was very bold, basically, to say, so your old ass is willing to hang out on Fairfax with us? And Golden's like, why the hell wouldn't I hang out in Beverly Hills? I can come down. I haven't always been in Beverly Hills. I'm like, girl, you ain't shopping in Beverly Hills. But okay. So she was like, I can go high end or low end. And I brought myself down to your level. So what else is new? But she didn't tell that to his face. He young and fabulous. So he don't know. Plus, he trying to look out for his friend Malika. So Countess is sitting here having to have a come to Jesus moment with herself and rehearse and improv how she imagines and visualizes the conversation will go down with Paula J. Parker. Because what happened at the little food for all festival at Lisa's, it was determined that, well, Malika don't know her. You might be able to talk to her. So yeah. It's your turn. All right. Yay. Go get it, Tiger. So, as soon as you walk in, Paula, like, what you got to drink, girl? Because I need a drink. I was like, ooh, girl, she got Hennessy. Oh, yes. Just like I like my man, brown and smooth like Forrest. I'm like, girl, trust and believe. None of us want Forrest, honey. And we good. I'll stick to what I got. I think everybody else will too. I think that at this point, this marriage is just one of those where it's like he put it on her, digmatized, or crazy recognized crazy, and they better together than terrorizing someone else and messing up someone else's life, I suppose. Because I've been with crazy, and it ain't good. Trust. Talk about bipolar dysfunctions, dealing with the craziness, the comings and goings. So yeah, let them two be together, two crazies together, better together and separate and apart from the rest of us. So anyways, Countess strokes Paula's ego by telling her that she's going to get back into music and that she would like for her to produce and direct her little music video. And so Paula is geeked. And I'm like, oh, Lord, please don't let this be another Kenya Moore Kim Fields debacle. And judging from the previews, for which I guess I'll have to watch episode 3, looks like it's going to be a hot mess. Lisa and Golden go swimsuit shopping because, like every reality store, everyone needs to get a clothing line of some sort. And so Lisa like, I don't like my body, give me a couple of weeks and some treatments. I was like, treatments? I thought you were anti-treatments. So anyway, needless to say, that's what's going on with them. Uh, and let's see. Golden said that Keisha and Lisa were friends, but Lisa already confirmed for us in episode 1 that no, they weren't. They were just acquaintances. She would go attend her parties and things like that, but she never was like a actual friend. What else is going on? So Malika is having a screening of the movie that her, Lisa, and Golden worked on or in. Definitely divorcing at one of these little small theaters, probably in Theater Row. I forgot exactly where that is. I attended one of my sorority sisters who is a playwright, one of her events at one of those places. So anyway, Malika all excited because her name in lights, or the black lettering is lighted behind. Has lights behind the backlit lighting. So anyway, come to find out, Countess gets Paula to come to the screening, but Countess ain't coming because she has a legitimate excuse. Everyone knows that Countess' dad is sickly. Now, whether he was having a crisis that night, I don't know. But she said that she had a family emergency, so she would be unable to attend. So you all are stuck with crazy tonight. And Paula comes in with this old church lady, Sister Charlene wig. And, she's just as sweet and nice to Malika. And Malika's like, I just can't believe, oh my God, that she's like, she would ever be mean. She seems so, she kissed me on the cheek. Bad people don't do that. And I was like, girl, let me tell you, okay? Like, I'm really a good person, okay? I love everyone. I want everyone to win. That's just me. Don't listen to them, And also, I want to tell you that Countess told me that she felt some type of way about you coming at her about some stuff that happened. Let me tell you something. And this is when I said, okay, Sister Paula J. Parker, she hit it on the head. She says, God has a way of bringing us down. As far as if we idolize somebody, God has a way of getting us to unidolize them. But I'm like, I don't think that Malika ever said that she idolized him. It was just exciting to meet her because she was a child star too, and so was Malika. But whatever. And so Malika was shocked. She was like, oh my God, my friends and I, we don't do the go-between thing. Girl, Dorian tried to tell you that that's what it was. That's how they are. And so better listen to your homeboy. And he was there. He was like, girl, I got your back. If some shit pop off, we gonna get it. So Dorian had invited, I guess, some of his friends. One of his friends was, oh God, what was his name? Let me see if I wrote it down. But he was on one of my favorite shows that no longer comes on. Noah's Ark. I don't know if y'all are familiar. It came on for 2 seasons. I have yet to figure out why that show didn't go farther because it was really good. It's 2 seasons in a movie. Some people probably just didn't like it because it covered these very fine, attractive black men who were gay. Especially that one dude. He teaching a class at UCLA now. I can't dance, but I was signing for a class just to see him dance. Shake that ass. Okay. Anyway, let's see what else happened. Apparently, they have a side conversation with Forrest, Golden and Lisa, telling him that your wife is a liar, and and then Forrest, because when he came in, he was like, we're just gonna shake hands because I don't want to hug y'all. I don't want your spirit. And Lisa worried about, is there gonna be a bottle of ketchup or some other shit popping off, because we trying to just stay safe and get home alive. It's bad enough the other stuff going on in the world. We got to get that together. And so, needless to say, basically he was confronting Golden about calling him a pimp and a whole relationship. And she was like, that is not what I meant. Let me tell you what I meant. And I get what she's saying. It's like a codependency thing. Like, it's just a complete codependent. Every time I look at their relationship, I kid y'all not, I really do be thinking about Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown on the show Being Bobby Brown. And I just do, because I remember how they were. I mean, 2 crazy people in love, but there was that drug component that also fueled the madness and the craziness. So anyway, Lisa, they don't resolve anything. Let's see what else happened. Uh, she done told Paula, she's stroking her, talking about you giving us Eartha Kitt. I was like, who, Eartha Kitt in the grave? Because that shit don't look good. I'm just saying. And that was an insult to Eartha Kitt. Oh, come see me sometime, Marcus. So, yeah. So they were about to get into it, and I'm like, how rude of you guys and how disrespectful. This is Malika's moment. She's invited y'all to a very important event, and y'all get right. Now is not the time or the place, but eventually you all do have to sit down and get together. You know, maybe you could get a few more drinks in you, though, before you do anything. So anyway, everybody stay happy. So this week's episode, I'll probably review tomorrow night. This one should be interesting because apparently comedian Carmen decides to make the girls part of their act, and specifically they highlighted Countess Vaughn, and Countess Vaughn was like, who the fuck she thinks she is, talking about me. And she said, you done went from 227 to 187. And I'm like, how is that possible? Because after 227, she ended up on Moesha. And then from Moesha, her and Monique got the show The Parkers. So I really wasn't tracking with that. I'll have to watch the episode, which, maybe I'll watch it tonight, just kind of look at it, and then maybe do a review. But that's all I've got. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, comment if you want to. Let's have a little dialogue about what's really going on with Paula J. Parker. I personally, like I said, have seen it and in person without, the reality show cameras or the reunion show cameras. And it just seems to me that there is something either screwed loose or a chemical imbalance caused by the use and abuse of some sort of substance or lack thereof, because the crazy thing about it is crazy doesn't always know they're crazy. But anyways, that's all that I have. You all have a fabulous night, and I am Miss Sophia the Diva. Stay fabulous.